Hey guys, welcome to the Blockt podcast. Once again, it's your boy Vic, and today we got your boy Somto in the house.
What's good?
What's good, guys? So yeah, I know today's kind of the first episode where we've had like two guys, but yeah, Somto is my friend. Today we're gonna be doing like the same question and answer episode where we just like read a bunch of like questions and just answer like some of it. So yeah, I mean, we don't gotta go too crazy into it. But before we go, you wanna introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Like he said, my name is Somto. Somto, to be precise. I've known Vic for a long time. From back home. I'm a digital creator. I can say content creator now.
Right.
But I love creating stuff, creating content. This I'm just glad to be here for real. I'm not gonna lie. I just want us to get going. It's been a long time coming. This man has been trying to get me on this for so long. He said, "Come," come over here so we can do something. And now I'm here. So
Right. Let's do something.
Let's get it going, baby.
Right. Let's do some shit. Alrighty. So I'm gonna start with some of those questions over here. If a person who checks all of your boxes tells you early on they don't want children, but you do you keep dating them? Explain.
So they don't. Well, I want a kid. But
No,
they
like
don't.
so the person checks all
Check
your
all
boxes,
right?
but they say they don't want a
They
kid,
don't want a kid.
and you want a kid.
I guess I will, because I feel like at some point they would change their mind.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a forced situation where, okay, I want a kid right now and she does not want a kid, and then that's it. They check all my boxes. It's hard to find someone that actually. So, okay, I'll put this. If they check all your boxes and they don't want a kid, that means they don't check all your
Right,
boxes.
that's what I was about to say. I was about to say, if they don't want a kid, they don't check all my boxes. Because
Exactly.
I feel like having a kid is like such a huge thing for me personally.
Right.
And I feel like if you decided like, oh, you don't want to have a kid, I feel like that's like kind of like a big red flag for me.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I mean, if it's not all checked, if one thing is missing. So.
Right, exactly. All right, on that question. If a man has an issue with his baby mother calling herself a single mom, he feels it makes it seem like he's not involved. Does he have a point?
Yeah.
He has a point?
He has a point, because she is not really a single mom if the guy is providing and paying, like, pretty much, like, what's it called, child support. Like, if he's paying child support and B is there for the kid,
Yeah.
she's basically not a single mom, because the kid has both parents in his life or her life.
She's still a single mom. Bro.
In my opinion,
she's
she is single.
she's
but
single and
she's
she's a mom.
And she's a mom.
So she's a
but
single mom.
The definition of a single mom pretty much is like when she's the only person that's
That is a single parent.
I mean,
That's different.
so why is he getting mad if
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. So
it makes sense though?
no, like there's a difference between single parent as like, okay, you only have one parent in your life. But single mom is like, okay, I'm a mom and I'm also single. I'm not with the father of my kid.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I would. That's what I'll say. I'll say there's no literally zero reason for you to get mad over something like that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I mistook that, because I was like, if the boat in his life or her life,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. Why are you getting mad?
Yeah, true.
Okay. One more question. How do you know when a person is genuinely over their ex? Give examples.
When they don't bring up any similarity with you to the ex. Like when you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
and they're always like, "Oh, that's something my ex would do." I always feel like it's like they're not really over them though. Like if they're always like, "Oh, that's something my ex would do,"
Mm-hmm.
or "That's something my ex would say."
Yeah.
Like, who hurt you, or like why
Yeah.
like you having PTSD from the last relationship you had or
Right.
something like that. So it's like you still have like some healing to do to some extent.
That's true. Me, I feel like if how do I know if someone's not generally over their ex? Um, I think if I think I would know if you and your ex is still having issues. So there's some people that say they're over their ex, but like apparently they're still friends, but like maybe they're over the person or whatever, but they having issues. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, why are you having issues? This person is like, there's no reason why you should be having issues with your ex.
Right.
Like, that person's an ex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, if the person is like still present in your life or whatever as a friend or whatever, and you guys are having issues, that is a big concern.
Right. I have a question. True or false? This is a true or false question.
Okay.
A man will change his toxic behaviors, but only for the right woman. Defend your answer.
We'll change his toxic behavior only for the right woman. You know what? You know what I think? I think there's a rule and there's an exception, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has this thing where they're like, oh, I'll never ever do this. I'll never ever do this. I'll never ever do this. But I feel like all that is kind of crap.
Right.
Because like there's definitely somebody that you would do that for. Like I hear people, for example, I hear people saying like, man, like I don't want to date anybody. I would literally not date anybody like right now, like for the next year or whatever.
Right.
I'm trying to be in my own space. Okay, let's say for example, Rihanna wanted to date that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, are you obviously you're gonna want to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's a rule and there's an exception. Like, for example, like some people are like, oh, I'm never posting my partner online type shit, and then you're dating like Rihanna. It's like
it's giving more like celebrity type stuff.
I'm
Right?
not even talking about celebrity. The reason I'm saying Rihanna is because like that's someone that we all know.
No, right,
and, like
okay.
it's like, you know, but like I'm just saying, it's like there's always people that you will bend your rules for.
Yeah, totally. There are people that you like. I mean, if you get in a relationship, there are things that your partner requires that you know that normally you will not do, but because you love this person and you cherish the person as much as you know you do, you will want to make the person feel comfortable to some extent.
Right.
Not like bending the rule all like together, but you bend the rule to some form where that person feels comfortable.
Right. Yeah. The people definitely bend rules for people all the time. Another one.
Is it a red flag for a person to refuse to sign a prenup?
Is it a red flag? I never thought about this one. Is it a red? Okay. I don't think it's a red flag. Personally, I think even asking someone to sign a prenup can be a red flag, low-key.
That's what I'm about to say.
Low-key can be a red flag. No, but at the same time, in the society we live today,
Yeah.
you almost have to, though.
Yes.
Like, you almost have to, like, protect yourself.
Yes.
And be like, yo, let's sign this stuff, and we all know that, like, we're in this because of the love we both have for each other and not for any other thing.
Yes.
Because, like, I feel like a lot of people now
They get into a relationship.
with a fucked up mindset, thinking they're gonna take steal from someone, like take from someone, or like, you know.
Yeah, people get in a relationship recently, like in our age now, like they get in a relationship with the idea that they can always
Extort from the person,
or end up just breaking up. Like, it's like,
yeah,
like, you feel me? Like,
exactly. The whole idea of prenup is like, if we break up,
right,
we don't get a shit. But like, if you think this person is a forever person, you're not thinking about if we break up.
crap. Yeah, there's no if.
There's no if we break up. But again, you just gotta protect yourself,
So,
especially
true.
if you have a lot of money.
Facts.
If it just sucks when people that are broke be like, oh yeah, I wanna have a nigga. What are you printing? What? You ain't even got anything, bro. What are you
putting up?
Yeah, what are you putting up? Like, it don't make any fucking sense.
Facts.
All right, next question. True or false? After a baby is conceived, a man should be able to have a financial abortion if he doesn't want the child? Defend your answer.
That is a tough one. That is actually a tough one because, I mean, the baby though. That's the thing. Like at this point, it's like a man should be able to, because it's up to a girl to like decide if she wants to. But it's after the baby is conceived, right?
No. So it's like,
is it when she's pregnant?
it's like basically if she's conceived, if she's pregnant, right? If she get pregnant, you know how some men are like, oh, I don't want to have this kid, right?
Right.
And then the woman's like, I want to keep this kid.
Right.
So if the woman's like, I want to keep this kid, and the guy's like, I don't want to have this kid, should a guy be able to just be like, I don't have any financial responsibility towards this kid?
I do feel like to some extent, because if a girl can be like, I want to abort this baby, and that's her decision,
right?
I feel like to some extent a man should have a decision when it comes to the financial aspect of it too. That's my opinion. It's not like, I don't think it's, but I think to some extent, like, and there should be like a rule around it, but not like, oh yeah, and she has it and then I don't have anything to do with baby, because that's your baby. If she decides to actually give birth to the baby, you will have a form of responsibility regarding towards that baby.
Right.
But I feel like there should be a rule where the man, they have a conversation and they should sign a paper based on like, if you do have this baby, you have full responsibility of it, and I'm not going to be responsible for it. But it's a different caliber of conversation.
I think it's tough because you can't just be like,
you can't
just be like, oh, that's all on you. Yeah. Like, so if you I would say if you wanna have financial if you wanna have a financial abortion, just wear like a condom, or like don't like pull out or something, like, you know what I mean?
See, that's like, the thing. That's where the responsibility comes.
That's where your financial abortion should be, like, in buying a condom and using it.
But this conversation goes with the fact that when a guy wants to have the baby, though, he does not have a say, because
it's not his body. Because
it's not, exactly, that's what I'm saying, because it's not his body,
right?
But when he like does not want it, it's her body and she wants to keep it. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? That's where this conversation is. That's the line between like what is the right thing to do and what is the wrong thing to do in this conversation.
Yeah, but it's like, for example, if I was wearing a condom or whatever, or condoms sometimes break or whatever, so there's no like 100% like protection from pregnancy. But at the same time, like, if you get a girl pregnant, you should, the fact that you did get her pregnant, you should feel like you have some sort of
totally.
Yeah, bro. Like, totally. Even if she decides to keep it, like, it's still, there's no, I feel personally,
again, this is what I'm saying. It's like the whole conversation, or that question specifically, is trying to like focus on the power like women have. Yeah. Based on the decision of keeping a baby or not. And the man, regardless of what the outcome is, regardless of what the outcome is, they have a responsibility to either provide for the baby, like not even either, they have to provide for the baby. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I know that question is like heading, but it's a tough and sensitive topic to actually talk about. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Next question. True or false, assuming the man is willing and able to be the primary custody of the kid, should he automatically be awarded the father in co-parenting situations? If it's a boy, if it's a male kid.
I don't think he should be automatically awarded.
Yeah.
Like, no. I don't think that should, if he's a father, or like, I don't think that should give anybody like the reason like for him to be like.
Yeah, I feel you. I don't personally think he should be like awarded based off of that. But I think he should be awarded based off of like who can do a better job in raising the kid. Exactly. But a lot of times it's not even awarded based on that. A lot of times it's just like, oh, let the woman just have the kid. Most times, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I feel like if the father can take care of the kid and is a better candidate for the kid, he should be able to. Go ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, that's facts. That's definitely right, because if it goes off of that, then it becomes a man woman thing. It becomes because he's a boy,
Yeah.
and then that is better to take care of him. But that's not how the society pretty much works.
Right.
What's the number one thing a man has to have together before getting married? I know the answer to this, Joe.
I think before you get married, you should have your finances together. Like, that's a huge part. I think a lot of people, I mean, you still may get into something and not have your finances and it still be okay. You guys, but I feel like a lot of times it's way better when you have your finances at least, because that would prevent a lot of mishaps and a lot of like trouble in the relationship. Because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's totally it. I feel like for a man specifically, I will say, you definitely need to get your finances together, because before you get married, if you get married and you don't have your finances together, and then you marry somebody that that has their shit together, or that has their finances together to some extent, it will backfire at some point.
Yeah. Because I feel like women, women are always like, I don't know how to put it. They don't associate. I feel like women are brought up in a way in society that we live in. They're brought up in a way to believe that they're the ones that needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And men are brought up like they're supposed to be the caretakers, right?
Right.
So like if a man marries a woman that is not financially okay and he's financially okay, he's gonna have zero problems taking care of the woman because he was brought up to be a caretaker.
Right.
The woman, on the other hand, if she's brought up because the fact that a lot of women are brought up to be taken care of, when they grow up and they're well off and the man is not well off,
right,
they feel like they're missing something because like they're taking care of this person that is supposed to be taking care of them.
Right. It's very rare to have situations where the woman is comfortable like doing that until he gets his shit together. Not like his shit together. Maybe this man is working, but like to some extent, okay, what if?
But there's some people that there's some people that no matter what they do, they're not gonna be on your level. It's just life. You know what I mean?
True.
Like some people are just like so successful that like their partner is not gonna be on their level.
But true, that's fact. That's definitely factual. But then that's where love comes in, though. If your partner is doing better than you are doing.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's not working.
Right.
You feel me? But he is providing to some extent, and he's trying his best to be, the man of the family, the man, and you just happen to be working better than he is, or having a better job, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that situations are very rare where the both like parties understand, that this is what they have, this is what they're working on. But that is love. That's where love comes in. But like going back to the question, money, finances, definitely one thing that a man should have before getting into a relationship or marriage, I would say.
All right. Next question. When dating, do you prefer a person with children or without children? Explain. What is this question? What is this question? No, this like this. I feel like this is just like a rhetorical question because like no one prefers.
Oh my god!
No one prefers someone with a child already when they're dating. Like no one just be like, oh, I prefer that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally like. I mean, unless you're older and you already had your own kids, then you're like, okay, I want someone that will have kids, so I don't have the pressure of like having to worry about having kids for this person because they haven't had a kid.
Right.
But right now at the age I'm in, I feel like I would prefer someone that doesn't have a kid over someone that has a kid. Obviously, I think anyone would.
Yeah.
But because it's just a lot easier. Does that mean I wouldn't date someone that has a kid? No, I would date someone that has a kid. But would I prefer someone that has a kid over someone that doesn't have a kid? Of course, yeah. Of course I'll prefer someone that doesn't have a kid. Go ahead.
Yeah. I will totally prefer somebody that does not have a kid. It's nothing against single moms like we spoke about earlier. It's nothing about it's nothing about that. It's just like it's more I'll say convenient for an individual that is already single and then never had a kid to date somebody else that does not have a kid, because it's like you don't have that responsibility of taking care of another man's kid, but yeah, I think
okay,
yeah,
that's cool.
Women do not initiate sex enough while in a long-term relationship. Defend your answer.
I don't know. I really don't know. I was in a long-term relationship, and I can't. I think this got to be for people that have this is a very open. I think it's different for a lot of people. So I wouldn't know. What do you think?
It's factual.
Yeah,
it's factual.
Women don't try.
I mean, in my own experience,
yeah,
I feel like to some extent your partner gets comfortable where they don't initiate, sex as much as they used to before. Like you guys were dating, it's cool and all stuff like that. But when you guys actually are together, it's like a whole different game. I don't know why it's like that, because I feel like it's just like they fall back and get relaxed. Like with the experience I've had, it's just like they fall back and get relaxed where you ask. I've seen people reaction on questions like this too. It's like women mostly tend to relax after they get into a committed relationship after a while, which is weird because men always the hormones men have is always sex driven, if that makes sense. It's like men tend to want to have sex all the time, you know what I mean? But and then you get in a committed relationship where you think, oh yeah, you have this person around all the time, you should probably getting some, you feel me? But it's always the opposite.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's always the opposite.
Okay, next question. True or false? If a man invites a woman on an all-expense-paid vacation, is there an implicit understanding that he also expects sex on that trip? Explain your answer. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you go
I don't know why you wasted time answering that question. Bro, if you're invited to an all-expense-paid vacation, there's gonna be sex. Sorry, I don't know.
We are fucking
knocking. No, for real. If there's an all expense because again even if it's not all expense paid,
right?
If we're on a vacation, there should be an understanding that there's gonna be sex.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's a vacation, bro.
Yeah,
it's
even, bro.
Even
if it's not a vacation, if me and you, if we move out and we're saying we're going on even if it's just a vacation, even if we're just going to we're doing stuff, you're
going out of state, or you're in state too.
Or we just leave our house and we're let's just go to a place
hotel,
for the weekend. What are we going to the hotel? Let's sit at home for the weekend and just look at each other, or or just have a good time. We don't have to go to a hotel to what? Okay. No, like, go ahead.
I'm mad.
I didn't get mad. I just like the question just kind of like pissed me off. Okay, it's like what is going on? Go ahead.
Yeah, my boy said, bro, what? But yeah, bro, I do feel like shit. If we're going to literally a vacation, we should have a form of like sex, bro. We definitely fucking at some point.
Yeah.
Like it's not like the goal. It's not like what we're looking for. Like
yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
it's
like
it's understood.
it's understood. You feel me? Like it's like it should not be like something that you have to go on a vacation and then beg for sex type situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's like shit. If I just touch you like this, come on, close. You know what I mean? You just take off. You feel me? That's the things that it should not be like hard to get to. It's like we on a vacation, we on a relaxed vacation. You just trying to relax, and then what comes with that is just like you and your person basically, chilling pretty much.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. A man pays all the bills and feels that his partner should do all the cooking and cleaning, even though she has a full-time job. Is this reasonable?
Wait, the guy pays who?
The man pays all the bills,
Right.
but because he pays all the bills, he
Right.
feels like his wife should take care of all the cooking and cleaning. But his wife has a full-time job too.
And she's not paying for anything. He's paying for everything. It's reasonable.
Yeah, it is reasonable. But at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, like if he's paying for everything, it's reasonable to like expect
that too, because he is.
Yeah, because like marriage or relationships are not like we gotta be pouring into each other.
Yeah,
that's what I believe relationship should be about. So like you gotta be pouring into me in some sort of way.
Right.
It doesn't have to be like cooking, cleaning, or whatever, but you gotta be pouring into me. So like if you let me be paying all the bills,
right,
and you're working, come on now.
Like you gotta be cleaning or doing something.
Yeah, you gotta be doing.
if it's exactly.
Unless you like
If it's flipped the other way around too, it's the same situation. Right. Where if the girl was the person actually providing and being able to work, and the guy also works, but she just happened to have a better job, I feel like he should be cleaning too. It's not. I feel like when it comes to marriage, it's an understanding of relationship. Like it's no like. It should be an equality. When you say equality, meaning like there should not be a role. Like
like there shouldn't be a role.
There shouldn't be a role of what a person should do and what should not.
Right.
But
I believe that.
It should come to that understanding. Both partners should come to that understanding of this is what I'm gonna be doing, and this is what I can do, and this is what I shouldn't be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I got you. That's true.
What's the biggest difference between a long-term committed sex and a single sex? And which do you prefer?
I prefer long-term committed sex, cause like, if you've had sex with someone over time, you understand the person's body better. Right. You have better. It's just better overall. Like the one-time thing is cool, whatever, but like it gets better. If you think that's good, then it can get better. Right. So yeah, me personally, I be hearing people saying, "Oh, I don't have sex with people more than once." I think that's crazy. That's kind of wild. But for me personally, I would rather have sex with someone like in a long term, like more consistently, like because it's better. It's more fun.
Right. I am more of like I think we kind of had that conversation today too at some point.
Yeah.
Where it's like. I don't know how people just like can just fuck somebody right now and then I'm not fucking that person ever again and then fuck unless the person was just shitty and like the sex was bad. You feel me? Like that's different. But it's like some people would just tend to fiend for another body, and it's just like it becomes a habit of them just hopping from one person to another. But like I do feel like I prefer committed long-term sex where it's just like one person, because like you said, you get to know this person's body, the way they want to be touched, the way they want to.
Yeah,
It's not
the places that make them feel good and what they like and how they like it. Yeah, I would definitely take that over.
And they will understand you too.
stand.
It's because it's not just a one way. It's like they understand, your body too and what you like. And it's just like the conversation is actually better when it's a committed sex, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like having a new conversation with different people every time, bro. It's just
it's draining.
It's draining, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you in a loop, just doing the same thing with different people, and then you have started.
It's just your energy, just like
no,
yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Next question: is it appropriate for a woman to ask a man to help out with a bill before they become official? Explain your answer. Is it appropriate? I think it just depends. So personally, they're not official. What bill? It's like for you. I think if someone even asks you that and you guys are not official yet, it's kind of like a red flag. Cause like I wouldn't even be able to like summon the courage to ask somebody for something,
Right?
If we're not in a
committed
unless
they're
official
friends.
Official, yeah.
If they're your friends, that's different.
Yeah.
But if it's like a thing where you guys are not
talking,
talking like, and then that's different. I think it's kind of a red flag too.
That's a red flag. It's like,
Yeah, I agree. Like if it's a friend thing where you guys understand, like you guys know each other and it's like they're friends and you guys are talking and it's not like on a sexual level, that's cool. But if it's that, it's different.
Yeah.
True or false? The reason women don't get caught cheating as much is because men are better as side dude. Defend your answer. I'll read that one more time. True or false? The reason women don't get cut cheating as much as men do is because men are better as side dudes. True or false?
True. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that, but I think it's more than just that. There's a lot of reasons why, but that is definitely one. Like a man, when he's having sex with a woman, with like someone that's in a committed relationship,
right?
He knows how to move. Like he's not gonna be calling you up when you're with your girlfriend. I mean, when you're with your boyfriend, or like he knows, like, you're gonna hit me up whenever you're ready, whenever you want this, whenever you're free. But like women, I feel like on the other hand, they get emotionally attached, and then they start forgetting what their role is. like I'm sorry, but it's like, girl, you know your role. Play your role. Have you seen a meme like of the coach from Georgetown where he's like, who told you to shoot that shot? Have you ever shot that shot before? Bro, that's how I feel. It's like, bro, you know your role, play your role. I think men are just better at playing their roles. Like, like they don't, like women, once their emotions get attached, it's over. Like then now it's like it's a whole different thing entirely.
Right.
So yes, I do agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like, I agree with that, because when women mostly women are most likely to get attached after having sex than men. Emotionally.
Yeah, for sure.
So if they're playing a side role, it's like to some extent they start having feelings for you.
Yeah.
That literally
and men could just be like, you know what, like we're not like, men will be having like, no. A man will even like, he will even be like having sex with a side piece and be like, I'm not even that, I don't even think I can date this person because this person can do this. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
They'll be like, okay, so if you can do this to your boyfriend, why would I want to date you?
Exactly.
Yeah, but
bro.
but women are even like, men are gonna be like that. Yeah. Okay. Next question. True or false? Having a secret side piece can enhance your primary relationship.
Wait, what?
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my whole entire life. Having a secret side piece can enhance your primary. How? Like, what are these questions? No, this is so. Having a secret side piece will like completely ruin your relationship. It will like just keep you torn apart. Like, no, this is a no. Like, just be single. What do you think?
Oh yeah, I feel like having a secret side piece does not fucking enhance shit, bro.
Yeah, like what?
It does not enhance shit. All it's gonna do is create more like chaos. Because then I feel like most times if you have a side piece, you're gonna be thinking about that side piece when you're with your girl, or when your girl is acting up, or you guys have an argument.
Yeah, instead of you to walk through it, you're like, I have a side piece. Yeah, man. And I ain't got time for this.
Both ways, even for women too.
It's just for like, people in general.
People in general, like if your man is acting wrong, and then you think, oh, yeah, I have options. It's just where it comes back down. It comes down to the option part. Yeah, where people think they have options. Like if you're in a committed relationship and you think you have options out there, you end up fucking ruining your relationship. Right. Because you're not there. Like, your mind is not there.
That's true.
If you mean, like, your mind, it's like, I'm with this person, but I feel like if things go wrong, I can just fall back and,
meet someone else.
Find someone else. Right? You feel me? Like, no. I mean, if you're in a relationship, I feel like it should be more like you are my person, and if anything goes wrong, we'll work things out. Like, we talk about it, we figure things out, because that's your person.
That's true. If you start having the idea of like, I have options, it literally changes your whole like perspective
of relationship.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Is it okay to fantasize about another person while having sex with your significant other?
No. I don't know why I took so long. I was just taking a long ass breath. No. I don't think it's okay to fantasize about somebody else when you're in a relationship. What?
What are these questions?
Bro, what?
Yeah, nah. But okay.
It's not okay.
I mean, it's not okay though. But is it
calling people? Oh, that's my crush. No. That's,
you don't believe people have crushes when they
what?
Yeah.
If you're in a relationship, that's your crush right there. Which other crush do you fucking need? What other crush do you need?
You don't think?
How fucking no?
You don't think people should get? You don't think people can have crushes?
Bro. Bro, what? If I'm in a relationship with you and you calling somebody else your crush, fuck you mean? Why you with me then?
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, I can see that though.
Because it just like, you basically fantasizing being with this person. Like, and if it's not a celebrity, the fuck do you mean as your crush?
No, it's definitely a celebrity. What if it's a celebrity?
Even celebrity is gone. Like, it's just like to some extent. Like, if it's like, oh my god, that shit been like, what the fuck do you mean though? I'm right. I don't even get your reaction like that, bro. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Oh my god, yes, oh my god, fuck you mean?
Yo, that is too funny, bro. Well, for me, I personally, I don't have an issue with my partner having a celebrity crush.
Exactly, celebrity crush is okay.
Celebrity crush is different because, like, I feel like it's not accessible, Yeah. But yeah,
exactly. It's not accessible.
It's not accessible. It's just like, but it depends on the kind of celebrity too. But like, I remember when I used to hoop, and the girl I was talking to at the time, she was fantasizing over some guy in the NBA, and that guy literally, no, it wasn't like she was fantasizing. She was like a fan of the guy,
Right.
and that guy literally was like played against my team the year before I got there.
Oh, before he got drafted.
Okay, so my freshman year, the guy got drafted.
Right.
Right before I got there.
Right.
Before I got, so, and he, like, it was my rival school. So it's like, it's not adding up. It's not giving. It's not giving. Yeah. So I was just like, and she just like, yeah, stop. Don't be fangirling no fucking body, bro. It's if we're dating, like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Especially, it just depends on the person. Like, I mean, that person was like as a celebrity at that point,
bro.
but at the same time, it's like, no, bro.
To my for me personally, if it's a situation where a girl that you're dating, you know, is talking about, oh my god, celebrity, all that shit on somebody,
Right.
and then they can't, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
they can't take it when you reciprocate that stuff with another girl or another celebrity that you could actually have access to. Then don't do it at all.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not even just the whole thing is just like,
yeah, it's like if you're in a committed relationship, I don't think you should be fantasizing over anybody else, like, while you're in a relationship, because it's just, no, it's not given. It's given, I don't want to be here.
it's given absolutely not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. How long after dating someone do you define the relationship or make it official?
How long?
Yeah, how long?
Whenever you guys decide.
How long? 6 months?
It's depending on who you're dating or whatever. I don't see the thing with me. I do believe that. I do believe that it does not matter how long. You guys are talking. You guys are, it doesn't matter how long. But it's like when you meet people and you start talking to them, especially for men. I'm speaking for myself, I guess.
Yeah.
Men usually know when or what they want from a woman
Right out of the gate.
within a couple weeks. If they want to just fuck, yeah. If they see something nice in that woman after the first time, they would know. Like after the first day or two, they seen something. But then it's up to the girl to be honest, to be upfront, because some people be actually up there. If you mean, they really be like that. It's just, but in my opinion, I do feel like it doesn't matter what time or how long.
So like you could be just dating, talking for a whole year, and it's like,
no, I feel like a year of talking. No,
well, okay. What do you
I
think?
didn't say yo.
So what do you think is the maximum time? Like, okay, like this amount of time, and wait,
At least 3 to 5 months.
at least most 3 or 5 months.
Before you guys start dating,
Yeah.
like saying that.
Yeah,
we're dating.
I think 3 to 5 months is like solid.
Yeah, 3 to 5 months, bro. If you're in
especially-
talking stage for 3 to 5 months,
No, especially if you guys know what you want. So like, the thing is, the reason why a lot of people go into these relationships and they end up talking for a whole year is because they're talking to somebody that doesn't want a relationship.
right?
So like, if you want a relationship, you gotta talk to people that actually want a relationship. Because if you do that, literally you're gonna be dating in 2 weeks.
Facts.
Because you guys both want a relationship, but people end up going to look for people that are really not ready for a relationship or really do not want a relationship, and they're confused as to why the talking stage is taking so long.
Yeah.
Talking stage is taking so long because you're with somebody that isn't ready or doesn't want a relationship. So if you find someone that wants a relationship and you want a relationship and you guys connect, literally he's gonna actually be his girlfriend in 2 weeks. I promise you.
Factual. But if you're talking to somebody that isn't that's not ready for a committed relationship, you have a situationship for so long because you guys will just be going back and forth where your emotions get involved. Your emotion will get involved, or the person's, or she or he is not ready, and you guys could talk for a whole year, and I don't know what do you even call that situation? Where
I
you
know,
talk
yeah. At that time, it's like you guys. It's just too long.
You guys are
So like
friends with benefit.
I think
much.
three
Pretty much, bro.
3 to 5 months is solid. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. You read next one or you got it?
You got it.
Okay. Next question. What do you consider, if any, to be marriage-only benefits?
Can I ask this question before you even go ahead? Wait, say it again. This
What
question just made me mad. I just made a question. Go ahead. Sorry.
What do you consider, if any, to be marriage-only benefits?
Marriage-only benefits. I feel like it's growth. I mean, growing with somebody is so special, man. Like growing financially, you get to build a family with somebody. I think it's special. It's like if you're having that bond with somebody where you're starting up. You can do that with anybody, pretty much. But when you have your marriage, we're talking about marriage.
Yeah, like it's just the question is basically like saying, what do you consider to be like marriage-only benefits? So like the only benefits are like you can only get when you're married. Not when you're dating.
Oh, gotcha. Huh. You want to go? You want to go first on that?
Yeah. Okay. First of all, I think joint bank accounts, like that's like access to my finances is only gonna be available to my wife.
Right.
Yeah. Like I think that's marriage only benefit. I think another marriage only benefit could be like having kids, raising a family together. Like that's a marriage only benefit. Raising a kid as a boyfriend and girlfriend is not it. Like marriage only benefit is raising a family together, having your finances together. I think that's marriage only benefit. I think another marriage only benefit could be like, I don't know, like
I think you covered it all. I think
those are like the two main things.
Yeah.
Like finances especially, and then like kids and raising kids.
Yeah.
Because I think the other, I mean, some people will say sex.
You can get sex anywhere. Benefits that, I mean, but sex with one particular person, I don't know if you want to say benefits.
No. I'm just saying, like that could be like some people I feel like that's a benefit. Like that's that's a benefit you're getting from me. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Next.
Through or fuss. A woman cheating is tied more to her dissatisfaction in her relationship than when a man cheats. Defend your answer.
Bro. I don't even have any. I'm not defending no freaking answer, like I understand what you're trying to say, but cheating is cheating. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, no.
They try to play down.
They try to blame everything on the man.
Yes.
No, we're not gonna sit here and accept that. No.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
That's the same. Think? That's the same thing. I feel like in today's society, they focus on men cheating so much that women, when they do cheat, it's not as frowned upon as when men do cheat.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's so it's like women cheat in several ways. I can't go on and on. Women cheat more than men. Women do cheat more than men, and it's like they have a good way of hiding it.
Yeah,
like it's just like they just don't get caught. You know what I mean? And you will find some man will find out they're not even say stuff. They will not even confront the women about it, because it's like to some extent you'll end up being gaslighted to believing that you're wrong. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But women do cheat, and I feel like our society today is pushing more on men cheating, oh men are this, men are
Right.
that. Like you open social media recently, all you see is oh men did it, but then you don't realize that women cheat more than men. You know what I mean? Like women do cheat. So yeah.
Right. Next question. Is it better to tell your side piece the truth about your relationship or hide it from them? What are the pros and cons?
Like, I mean, I don't know. What do you want to tell them though? About
Is it better to hide it from
Hide
them, or
them.
is it better to like tell them?
I do think it's better to hide it. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's better to tell them. If you have a side piece, I mean,
Like hide it from the side piece?
yeah. Is it better to hide it from the side piece or tell the side piece? I think it's better to tell the side piece because, like, if it's a side piece, they should know they're a side piece so that they know how to fall in line.
True.
Because it's like, it's like, if you don't tell them now, they have a different expectation or like have a different reality that like someday they're gonna be something, and it's like it's never gonna happen because you're actually in a relationship, which is just like what. So yeah, I think like if you're gonna have a side piece, at least tell them the truth so that they know, because like most side pieces are gonna stay even if they know the truth. But like if they don't know the truth, then that's where the whole thing just comes. So yeah, that's what I think. I don't know. For those that have side pieces. no,
Side pieces.
Yeah, bro, that's not.
But yeah, I do feel like, I mean, we're going with your answer now. I get what you're saying. Like, I feel like when you tell them, they know what to expect. And
Right.
the expectation can't go more than like, I am a side piece.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
so I feel.
let me go find my own boo when I'm, you know what I mean? Nah, let me stay in this and fantasize over something that will never
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Can a person genuinely be in love with their partner and still cheat?
That's a tough one. I think I think the people that cheat, I don't think it's all, they're all like they don't love their partner. I think some people still love their partner and still cheat because they don't connect cheating with love. Like I think a lot of men connect like sex with like just like sex, the activity of sex. They don't connect it with like an emotion of like, oh, so like a man could like completely love you and still cheat. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It's just he doesn't see cheating as like a bad thing the way you see it, or the way like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. What do you think?
I think a man can love you and still cheat, or not even just a man. Your partner can love you and still cheat, because depending on the situation, it's more. It varies. I take it back. I don't think somebody can actually love you, and cheat on you. Because if they cheat on you, I don't think they love you or respect you enough to like cheat. Or unless they don't feel respected at some point.
Right. Well, I hear that. I hear that angle, but I feel like it can, because like a lot of people, like I'm not, you're speaking here for yourself, but like and just like in general, a lot of people that do it, it doesn't mean they don't love their partner or whatever. Like they still love their partner. They just, I don't know, they just do it. Okay. Next question. When sex is good, what are the specific qualities that makes it enjoyable?
What?
Are you high right now?
No, I'm not. Did I look high for a second?
I'm like, what? Do you want me to read it again?
No, I know what you mean. Like, eye contact, bro. Like you talk about qualities, right?
Yeah, when sex is good,
Right.
what are specific qualities that make it enjoyable?
Specific qualities. I feel like when I'm having sex with a girl, all makes it. It's like the eye contact you make when you're having a sex.
Yeah.
It's a good quality like to have. Like it's like when you get two are actually fucking and not just one person fucking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
So when you giving the back shots, you're like
when you give it the back shot, I see his back shots in your dick.
I think a quality could be also like I think that'll make it more enjoyable is like when you guys talk dirty or just talk in general. That makes it more enjoyable. I think definitely looking at each other makes it more enjoyable. I think when it's more passionate, it's more enjoyable.
Yes, I am a big fan of passionate sex. It's like I like a more intimate sex. Like it's like I like it like I don't know if we go in, but I like it like where it's passionate, but then you guys know when to switch it up. It's like okay, I am more like let's get some other shit going,
Right.
but those are good qualities to have, like knowing when it's like, and then it's not awkward. You know what I mean? Like when okay, that's another quality, bro. Like when it never gets awkward when you're having sex. It's like you say something and then the person already knows what you're saying. It's like that's a good quality to have when having sex. It's like you turn them and they turn. Like you know what I mean? Like you just move there and they already know what you're trying to do. You feel me? Like that is such a good quality to have when you're having sex because it's just like the communication is there, the flow, like so like emphasis on the flow. Like if you're having sex with somebody and you have a flow, it's so good, bro. I don't know if a lot of people understand what I mean by flow, but it's so good.
No, it's so true. It's so true. That's why I like when you've had sex multiple times because that way that's when you build like a flow
Yes.
and like a connection with the person.
Yes.
Okay, I think we've gone for like almost an hour. I think we're gonna kind of wrap it up. Wait, what do you think? We should just do like maybe 2 or 3 more and then just call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go next question.
Is catching your partner in a non-sexual emotional affair worse than a sexual one?
Ha. That's a good question actually.
Yeah.
Is it worse? No, it's not worse. I think catching your partner in a sexual relationship is way worse than seeing them in a emotional. Yeah, because I feel like feelings and emotions are not something that you can really control. So like your partner they're human, so like yeah, they could find somebody that they mix like they just like for having attraction to and like whatever they having like a emotional affection or attraction towards each other. But like when it gets to like having sex, that is a whole different like that's something that you can control. You can control if I'm gonna have sex with you or not. Something you can't control is like, oh, do I have a feeling? Do I have feelings for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. So I don't actually. I think having sex, a sexual relationship is way more like worse.
I think it's the same, bro.
You think it's the same?
I think it's the same. I think, if bro, because that conversation is leading to something that you just tend to be at the right time or right place or right spot to stop it. Because this is a conversation, like it's a non-sexual emotional affair where emotion is already involved. So imagine if you were 2 days or a week late to finding that out.
Yeah, but at the same, I hear what you're saying. I mean, none of them, both of them suck. But I'm just saying, like, if I was to like pick one,
Oh yeah, like I'm not saying that definitely
they both suck. Yeah, but like if I was to like pick one out of the two, I'll definitely rather like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. what is the main reason people knowingly agree to be a side piece?
I think it's emotion, and sometimes it's just like physical attraction. I think when people are attracted to people, they don't think all the way through everything, because it's almost as if there's a block in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like this isn't. It's just like having a relationship where this isn't for you, or this isn't the right situation,
Yeah.
but you do it regardless because it feels good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. That's what I think. What do you think?
I feel like people knowingly want to be a side piece because sometimes they feel like they have a chance.
Okay.
And also I feel like it comes to, like you said, physical attraction. Maybe it's not even about having a chance. It's just more like maybe what you had, or what the sex you had with them, or it's like something they've never experienced before, and you're like one of the best motherfucker they've ever like had sex. You feel me? Like it could be that. So they got physical attraction is also like it's definitely a big part of it, where they just feel tied to you based on like, damn, that man dick is good, or that pussy is good, and I literally will be a side piece just so I can keep getting that shit. You feel me? So it could be that. So
yeah, I got you. Yeah, that could be it too. Okay, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna wrap it up because like it's kind of long right now.
Okay, let's end with this one then.
Go ahead.
Finish this sentence without saying love. The biggest reason a relationship lasts a lifetime is because
of good communication, understanding of each other, patience for one another,
communication.
Communication is huge. But yeah, like patience. There's a lot of things. Like I think communication is a big one. Patience, also just being there for each other, like trusting one another. That would make it last a long time.
Yeah. Communication is huge. I'm not even saying all that. Like you already said it, but communication. If you ain't communicating shit, we ain't doing shit. Like we're not lasting long. That's factual.
Yeah.
And when I say communication, based on like when we have like when shit hit the fan type shit, who do you talk to? Are you talking to your partner, or are you talking to your girlies? You feel me? Like that is communication. That's weird communication. Communication is not I'm going to the market. I'm going to the store to grab stuff. Oh, I'm going to this. Communication is when shit actually do hit the fan. Who are you facing that junk with? Like who are you talking to at that time?
Right.
It's like, and that's the reason why a lot of relationships end, because people tend to like rely on people that's not in a relationship for relationship advice instead of communicating with the person you're actually in a relationship with. It's just all you're gonna get is just like petty advice that people don't have idea of what you guys are actually going through or you guys actually have in your relationship. They will tell you their opinion, which is not wrong. I'm not saying like it's not wrong, but because it's their opinion. So to them, it's right. They're giving you because you're going to them. They will give you the right answer. They feel they need. They feel like they think it's right.
The right answer.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but the person you're supposed to be talking to is the person you're in a relationship with. So that's where communication is such a huge
part.
Huge part.
But I also think communication could be like, I agree 100%. I also think communication could also be like just between you guys too.
Yeah.
So like, if there's an issue, how do you guys communicate? How do you guys walk through it? how do you guys communicate about it? How do you guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people are not great at communicating with each other. So one person can be feeling a type of way and they wouldn't tell the other person, and the other person is thinking that they're feeling a different kind of way. Like communicate that shit. Like if you can communicate, like your relationship will go a lot further.
You cannot communicate enough.
100%.
You cannot communicate
If you
enough.
got anything from today's episode, that's what it is. You cannot communicate enough.
You cannot communicate enough.
Right.
That, I mean, you probably heard it before. Communication is key. It is. You cannot communicate enough, because the more you communicate, man, the more you get an understanding of who your partner is, where they're coming from. It's like you don't have to go in circles repeating things over and over again, because they already understood what you communicated plain and clear, like, you know, the first time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, communication is key in any relationship, if you want to go a long way with it, for sure.
All right. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. Once again, it's your boy Vic and boy Somto, and we out.